Welcome to Green Addicts Live, y'all. Just want to introduce you. We got Bradley Crenshaw,
What's up?
Russell Lewis. We're co-owners here, and we've got Kim Clayton with us today. So today we really want to take a look at just a few things going on business-wise. I want to mention that we've got some new stuff happening here with Green Addicts. We've got our Hunters show. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, this last weekend we had the Hunters Extravaganza there in Fort Worth, which was an amazing show. I can relate to a lot of that when it comes out, when we're talking about hunting. So I got to enter Bodacious. Last episode, we showed the deer that I entered in the contest. And I'm going to tell you, there were a lot of great deer in that contest. Lots of great deer. I put mine up on the wall and I thought, yeah, I ain't got a chance at this. But when the show was all said and done, I ended up taking second place in the Texas Trophy Hunters Big Buck Contest, which was an honor because there were a lot of great deer and a lot of great hunters around there. So we had a booth at the space, and it was a great show. I mean, what I saw and what me and my wife talked about at the show was the people that are involved in that particular element are so nice. And the reason being is because they're country.
They are country.
I mean, just laid back country folks. But there was a shirt there. You notice I got my supporting the troops hat today. So there was a shirt there that I really liked. And I'm going to make a statement on that said, we shall stand for the flag and kneel for the soldiers. And if you can't get behind our soldiers, then get in front of them. And that's a firm belief for me too. So great show. Yeah. I thought we did had a great outing. So I had a good time.
Awesome. And actually coming up pretty soon, y'all, we've got another spot coming up on Good Morning Texas. I believe that is on the 21st. Is that correct?
It is, 21st.
21st. That's going to come up. I think we'll be showing up on there somewhere around maybe 9:30 is about the time, but more details on that coming up. But you can look at the website there. I believe it's a Good Morning Texas website, and actually it'll be on our Facebook. You can go and check on the link there. So we've got Kim here. We really want to highlight some Kim today.
Oh boy.
She is our office manager. She is amazing at what she does. But I'd like for really everyone to kind of get an idea and a feel for kind of what goes on, like who you are, like a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes, but really like who you are as a person. So I know you're married. We'll start there.
I am. I'm married for 31 years. I've got 3 amazing kids. I moved to Texas in 2017. And I am 2 out of my 3 are married to wonderful people. My middle child just got married in March, and I have my first grandchild. Actually, I was in Arizona this weekend spending some good quality time with him.
That's cool.
And then my girls actually came over, and so I had all of my kids in Arizona with me.
All in Arizona.
Right. Yeah. And my husband and I, in our free time, we love to be outside, whether it's mountain bike riding or golfing. And in Texas, there's not many hills, but we are finding them here in Dallas.
So you are a golfer, huh?
I am a golfer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And obviously, looking on here, it looks like you are a scooter rider as well.
Well,
so.
yeah, kind of rebellious, but yeah.
But you make sure you wear your best when you go scooter riding, huh?
Yeah, it's classy. Classy. Absolutely. Everything has to be classy, kind of at Green Addicts. Everything has to be classy.
So how's it riding a scooter in a dress?
Well, LA has never been the same since I did that.
In more ways than one.
A dress, and Phil was in a tux or something.
Well,
right?
we have to dress up. Everything we do, we want to make sure we're at our Sunday's best. Yeah. So,
Well, okay, so back up a little bit and tell me kind of how you got here, because it sounds like you're not from Texas.
I am definitely not from Texas.
Okay.
I've got a few y'alls that roll out periodically.
Okay. Well, tell me like where you came from and all.
So I came from LA. I was born and raised in LA.
Okay.
And then about 2006, we moved to Orange County. We lived in Mission Viejo, and then for about 3 years, we lived in Huntington Beach until we moved here.
Okay.
My husband is with NTT, so they moved for our move out here.
Okay.
And they're contracted with Toyota, so we are located in Plano and loving Toyota and all it represents. It's a family, and it's great for me to be with Green Addicts because their values are pretty much like Toyota. Customers first, family first.
Yeah.
Which is huge to us.
Yeah.
It's all about the Yoda.
The Yoda.
All about the
This,
Yoda.
this guy and his Toyota. I mean,
all-
I will tell you, of all the trucks I've seen, it is clean, nice. Like even when you look at the paint up close, it's got this little blue sparkle in it. And it makes.
But it's not electric. I'm
It's
trying to
not
get
electric.
Green Addicts to go fully green and with electric.
That's because I wash it all the time.
wash it?
It's got to stay clean. Or as I normally say, wash.
Well, yeah.
That's what that
Yeah.
is.
That is a wash.
But I just corrected myself to make sure that I didn't get picked on this time. So to make sure I had to think about that and say wash. Yeah. So
I likes to wash my truck, make it nice and clean.
Shiny, real shiny.
Well, beautiful. No, it is a nice Toyota. But okay, so then how long have you been with Green Addicts? Tell us
I've
about
been
that.
with Green Addicts since March, and it's an amazing experience. Every day is different. I
That's the
think
truth.
in our first month that I was with Green Addicts, we fully moved into Farmers Branch, which is a gorgeous office, and we've added divisions, and we're growing like crazy, and everything's just getting streamlined,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
Better and better. So
It is.
tell me then, okay, in the office, I mean, your title is office manager.
Queen.
So, Queen D, yes, sorry,
yes,
forgot.
Queen of the office. Yes,
so,
that's how
so
I would prefer.
what is it that you do in the office? I mean, what's your job description?
So
for-
basically, I am in the front line. Customers call, whether it's a happy customer, a cranky customer when they get off. Generally, everything's ironed out.
Yeah.
And I'm overseeing the schedule. I'm running getting the estimates put together so that we can get all of our salespeople in the right locations. That was quite something. Google Maps is amazing.
It is an amazing thing.
Yeah, it's a
Especially
beautiful-
when you've never been to Texas before.
A lot of places I've never heard of before. So, and then after that, the guys will go out, they'll sell it, and then I will get in contact with the customer and kind of go over and reassure them that this is who's going to be coming to your house.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions in the meantime, please call me. And I'll generally give out my cell phone to them. So they're calling me
Yeah.
any time of day. And at the end of it, I believe we have very happy customers.
I think so. The goal really is for us to have a smooth process, and the different things like system-wise that you, Bradley, have brought in, with the app that we use, and the just the whole start from literally from 5 a.m. on throughout the day. The little parts that make this machine work, it's just getting better and better, and that's in your wheelhouse. You've got that part to play to make sure that this machine stays well oiled. I mean, I can tell you from my perspective, I appreciate it because
Thank you.
I got to throw away a bunch of hats that I don't have to wear anymore, and it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing having you
Well,
on.
I mean, and we're there for each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I did go up in my attic for the first time.
Nice.
So I can totally sell whatever. So if we need sales in the field, I'm there for you.
You're on. You did go on a job the other day.
I did, and I actually worked.
Yes.
Yes,
hey, you
I
got up
peeled
in
away
the attic.
foam.
Yeah.
Well, I peeled away foam.
Oh, yes,
too.
that's right. That's right.
And
Yes.
I don't think you guys got that picture.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Mr.
okay.
Bradley over there thought I was just looking pretty and
Oh, yeah.
with the sweat rolling down my face.
It's Texas in the summertime. And you can stand in a garage and sweat. And I
Yeah.
saw the walls in the background. And I said, "You wasn't in no attic. You were in the garage."
Yeah.
I was up there, and at the end of that, we had a very happy customer.
She was helping them set up for a garage sale. That's what she was doing over there.
Hey,
It was an attic sale, actually.
whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to
No, but
make a
we
nice
go the
situation.
extra mile. We're helping each other out.
I have a question for you that's probably not on the agenda just because I want to ask it. Out of everywhere, what led you to Green Addicts? Why did you want to come to work with us at Green Addicts?
To be honest with you, I, at my age, I don't look at money. I look at a place where I can grow and where I can I want to come to work every day. I love coming to work. I don't feel like I'm coming to work every day. I love the people I work with. You guys are amazing. Even if I get texts from you at 7 o'clock and I'm still sitting at the office.
It happens, huh?
Last night it did.
Well, hey,
But
one's
I
pointing
love
fingers.
I love what we do, and I love what we represent. We're a family. We are Christ-like. It's an incredible atmosphere, and I hope people make the cut and they're able to be a part of our team.
So she said 7 o'clock last night. We started at 7 o'clock yesterday morning. right?
Yeah.
So I have this thing I say all the time, and I think I've said it before on the show. I can teach you to make as much money as you want and live the lifestyles you want if you just give me a half a day's worth of work.
Half a day.
You choose the 12 hours. And so 7 to
did it.
7 is a perfect time.
Well, when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like you're working.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
One other thing I wanted to talk about is the attention to detail, as a company. It's, yes, we want to go out and we want to install, the different products. Maybe it's insulation or the radiant barrier or ventilation. Spray foam, all the different things. But it really comes down to that attention to detail. So in the office, what does that kind of thing look like? For your part, because every person in the business, no matter what you do, we have a part to play for that attention to detail. So what would that be for
Well, my
you?
big thing for me right now is helping people succeed. And if there's maybe something we can twerk in our everyday to make the time management a little bit better, I'm bringing it up to the manager to maybe suggest.
Yeah.
But because everything you do, people are giving out a lot of money, and you want to make sure that, we're giving them the customer service that they need, and that their services are 110% sealed, stamped with the Green Addicts logo and our name behind it.
Yeah.
So with that, whether it's the scheduling, whether it's moving customers around because cruise trucks are broken or whatever it is, it's kind of like a Sudoku puzzle.
Yeah.
I do a little back pedal, oversee it, see what's going on, and then I just kind of
Yeah.
shoot from the hip.
The whole goal is smiles on people's faces by the end of the
Exactly.
day, both workers and homeowners, and it's that quality of product and quality of service that we're bringing to the table, and that's really where we want to bring it all back to. It's not just out to do a job.
Correct.
We're not just here to create something like, oh yeah, well, let's make some money with insulation. No, it's
No,
there's
it's
a passion.
quality. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a passion to really improve. And what I really love is that atmosphere in the office, because y'all, from my perspective, for the first several years of Green Addicts being around, it wasn't, oh, let's go have this office meeting or anything like that. That kind of stuff. It just didn't seem important. But in the last 10, 11 months, however many it's been, boy,
Since
it
probably
has-
March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since what you came on, yeah. But it has totally changed. It's, I guess I think of the movie The Office,
Yeah.
the red stapler. And so, and it's all about the meetings and everything, and that guy comes around, he's, tapping, checking to make sure you put your forms in. Well, that's not our office.
No.
That's not our, it's so far from that. And I
We
love
live
that.
by that motto of if I have to babysit or
gots to go.
micromanage, I don't need you.
No.
It's one of those things that I want people to be everybody to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And just do your job.
Yeah.
Stand in your lane. My daughter's sitting right over here, by the way, and I've
Hey.
coached her in softball, and I said this last time, and she can vouch for that. It was when I would walk up and tell them, you got a job to do. Just do your job.
Yeah.
Your job's to get a hit. Just do your job. And that's the same way that in business. Just do your job. Quit worrying about what somebody else is doing, and just do your job. Stay in your lane and pass the ball where needed.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, then we need to find somebody else who can
Yeah.
deliver that ball. And that's one thing we've done a great job at is we've put those players in those positions like Kim and Amelia and Lexi and Brianna and Juan and Jeff and everybody in the office, and now Ben and Colton and Scotty, Victor. We got all these guys in their positions, and it takes everybody on the team to be successful.
It takes an army.
Yes, it's just like a football team.
Yep.
Yeah.
The quarterback can't throw the ball and run and catch it.
Right.
He's got to have a receiver with hands.
That's right.
I'm very grateful for everybody we've got around the office.
So we walked in after lunch yesterday, and he goes, "Listen to that! Everybody's on the phone. Talk about productivity. There was nobody sitting around. It wasn't. There was no twiddling of thumbs.
There was no bonbon eating.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Kim likes to eat bonbons around the office.
But it was a good day. Everything was efficiently running, wasn't it?
It was efficiently.
It was an
running.
efficient day, that is for sure. Well, I tell you, I want to bring up that we're going to be having, subsequent shows, and so for next week we're going to be having Jeff Angel on. Jeff Angel is
Jeff Angel is our assistant sales manager with Green Addicts. Jeff has been working with me now for almost 2 years. If there's anybody that I can say that is loyal and dedicated to his position, it would be Jeff. He's just an amazing guy. He also is a paratrooper, served 10 years in the Army, great military background. Thank him for his service all the time. But
Absolutely.
I mean, he is just a great guy, and I think y'all are gonna really like him. His personality is second to none.
Yeah.
I've told him
Oh, yeah.
before, during training and sales and stuff, and he was always trying to sell like some of the other guys. And I said, boss, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I said, come here, Jeff. So let me tell you, you have to use the tools that you have, which is your personality. Don't go in trying to be somebody you're not.
Right.
And that's a key in the sales side. So he's now developed that and uses that personality and just does a great job. So.
Well, I'm excited to have him on. It's been awesome having you, Kim, with us.
Yeah.
Hope everybody got to learn a little bit about you, a little bit more about us. And you guys, we will see you.
Before we jump off real quick.
Yeah.
So, Lindell, I'm sorry you didn't make it this morning.
We are Lindell free today.
We are Lindell free. Just so you know, I hope he returns next week, but we're going to have a conversation on that because this is an efficiency company, right? So you got to be efficient and get here on time, baby.
I have a real quick question before we break. Do you guys have any upcoming shows that you're
Oh.
going to be appearing at?
Yes, actually, we do. We do have an upcoming show. We've got the Home and Garden Show, y'all, coming up this weekend, August 16th to 18th. So check us out there. It's going to be beautiful at the Will Rogers Memorial Center. So excited about that. Come out and look for the Green Addicts booth.
Where the West started, ain't that what you told me?
It's Fort Worth. It's where the West begins.
There you go.
That's
I'm going
what
to try
it
and
is.
find my way there.
Well, you come on with it, y'all. Seriously,
Just plan about a 5-hour trip if you're coming from Frisco because it takes forever. Traffic's horrible.
it is. It's
I
bad.
got to find the right road myself.
Hey, show up, y'all. We'd be happy to have you. There's going to be some freebies, and I believe we are giving away a few free CPRs.
We are. And ain't we gonna have some popcorn?
There's going to be popcorn. No joke. I'm bringing my popcorn machine. I'm going to be cracking it out. So popcorn for everybody. So yeah,
Can't wait.
Y'all come. We're excited to see y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Join us next week, y'all. Thank you.
week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.